Hello, welcome to this week's Web Wednesday. I'm going to push the boat out and do a live. So I want to talk about WordPress and WordPress plugins. So if you haven't got a WordPress site, this month is probably not for you. Okay, so weekend before last, someone contacted me to say the website had been hacked. Now I've dealt with a couple of hacked websites. And actually I've been able to get all of them back up and running, thankfully. But it's really important, if you've got a WordPress website, that you keep it safe and you keep it updated. That really is very, very important. I want to show you, I want to talk a bit more about plugins and themes, because plugins and themes can make your website vulnerable. The particular hack that I recently cleaned up was the Avada theme, and because it was old and hadn't been updated, there was a hole in the code of the Avada theme. Bear in mind that the Avada theme is probably for about 4 years the best-selling theme for WordPress, so that put a few people at risk. And a big theme like that is great for hacker targets, because they just think, actually, yeah, it's the best-selling theme, we want in there because we will get access to a load of websites. Hackers have got different reasons for websites. Most of the time it's sending traffic, most of the time it's pushing their website out, usually porn or something that's illegal that Google would never index and no one would ever see if it wasn't for these websites hacking and pushing things out. So let's have a little think about WordPress. This is lynhorton.com. It's a website I'm working on. These are website files. Now, the website you see, really this is the back end and doesn't look like this, but I just want you to show you, and so you can compare what it looks like. Not every panel looks like this, and with Heart they use Extend, it looks like this. So I've got two plugins and they're both out of date and need updating. Okay, this is my hosting account, this is my hosting account, and these are all WordPress files, and in my plugins file I've got coming soon and I've got WordPress SEO, which is Yoast. So when you upload a plugin to your site, you're giving that plugin access to every other page, every other little aspect of your website. So that's why themes and plugins are vulnerable. I've got a couple of themes installed, as you can see. I've not really started building it yet, so I'm still deciding what I'm going to use. So, okay. I've got these two plugins and they both need updating. It's really not difficult to keep things updated. Literally, you can just click update now in plugins. If you're not in plugins, I'll wait for that to finish and you're somewhere else on your site, a blog post or whatever. You will always get this warning at the top telling you there's action needed. So if I go to that, I can see what updates are needed. So Yoast needs updating, so I will update that. Paint drying, there you go, it's updated. Okay, so that's plugins, and please do remember that they are within, the plugin has access to everything else. And the reason I say that is I have seen some sites and they've got 27 plugins in, 30 plugins. They've got plugins that are no longer in use, and they're just deactivated and they're just sitting there because the person didn't recognize that they might be creating a danger. If you've got a plugin that you're not using, you'll never use again, get rid of it, because it's an entry door for a crook. So if you're not using it and you're not going to update it, delete it, get rid of it. Don't leave it in there if you don't have to. Okay, so that's about plugins, but let me talk about keeping your website safe. You keep your website safe by keeping it up to date. The most recent version of WordPress, they build WordPress versions for a reason. So these first two numbers, 4 and 9, is the version build, and the 0.5 means it's a small update. But you do need to keep it up to date, because they may have discovered a hack and they have fixed that hack. So you won't know that if you don't update your website. Okay. My personal preference for a security plugin, and you do need a security plugin. Every website needs a security plugin. If you only have 3 plugins on your site, one of them you'll probably choose to be Yoast for the SEO. The other one could be Jetpack or something like that. For me, it's coming soon mode because the website's not ready. But the one my plugin of choice is Wordfence. So in case you haven't seen before, here's a little video and showing you how to add the Wordfence plugin. So add new. It takes you to the directory of all the WordPress plugins, and there is lots and lots of them. I'm going to search, see what comes up. And there we go. As you can see, there's a couple of them coming up, but Wordfence has come up here. So how do you know it's the right plugin? Okay, it is by Wordfence. It was last updated 7 days ago. That's because they'll have found something else that they need to, another hack somewhere that they need to patch up. 1 million people have got it installed. Whenever you're considering a plugin, 3 things you need to look at. When was it last updated? How many active installs are there? And how many reviews are there? If we've got a very, very low number, okay, last updated 4 years ago, 800 active installs, no reviews, I'd look for a different plugin to solve your problem. Just don't upload it. Don't put your site at risk. So remember, active installs, reviews, update time. I'm going to install that plugin. Installing plugins is not difficult. You literally click install, and what will happen is it will be sucked up into your files. So I need to activate it. Let's go and have a look. What's it added to me? Probably need to refresh that page, to be fair. So file manager, my website, WordPress content, plugins, and there's Wordfence. So all plugins go into the main directory of your site. They affect every other part of your site. So let's activate it, and it walks you through. It's very simple to set up. Waiting for paint to dry again. Okay, so Wordfence is successfully installed. Where did they send alerts? They'll send you an alert as often as you set them. But the big thing, they'll send you an alert when your plugins are out of date, and they'll say this needs updating. It's a reminder. It's fabulous. So I want them to send them to me. I don't want to join the mailing list just because I'm already part of it. But there's no harm in it. Don't want to, no thanks, I don't want premium, because I actually don't think I need premium. Right, yes, I wanted to enable auto update. Okay, take a moment, literally, to configure. Okay, it walks you through step by step. Yeah, it tells you what sort of host you're using and the best part for you and the best thing for you. Download your HT access in case it goes wrong. I'll download to there. Okay, so if things go wrong, I've got a backup. In the meantime, I'm just going to continue. Installation was successful. Close. That's all you need to do. Follow it. There are other things to do, but to be fair, that might be a lesson in itself. So keep your plugins up to date. Don't get hacked. Install Wordfence. I hope it's been useful. Any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to message me or leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.